on, man. Come on now.
Cut it out, bro. Cut it out, bro. Cheating man.
Big Pluma. Little Penny. Boy, Jason. Just having some fun in the background.
Boy, crazy,
What's going on with y'all? Thank you, man, and welcome to You Know What It Is, man. Another episode of Comic Book Talk with Friends. I'm your host, Dale Rockwell, with the rest of these fellas in the building, man. We got a lot to talk about. Yo, wow, funny. We have some of the funniest discussions in the background.
Word.
Sometimes it's intentional because you got to feed Jason the right amount of energy to get him annoyed. So when we bring him on the show, he's ready to go.
I'm annoyed,
so it's good. It's good to have those discussions. Anyway, thank you guys for being here, man. It's going to be a great show. Do me a favor. If you in here rocking with the best, hit that like button like this thing right here. It wants to tell you, I think, yeah, there we go. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, become a rock star like this right here. Wants to let you know, man, so you will always aim with the business. You already know what it is, man. We are doing great things.
Scary.
Yeah, right? Thank you so much,
Some fucking
man.
Power Ranger shit.
Yeah, bro, you already know. But yeah, thank you for hey, without further ado, I gotta bring the fellas in here, man. What's going on with y'all, man? How y'all doing, brothers?
Greetings, salutations.
What up?
Yeah, definitely, man.
What's going on, peoples? How you doing?
No, man.
Happy
What's
Monday.
up, man? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. It is so I gotta tell y'all a story real quick before we go in. So I went to the gym today, and a friend of mine, he's always there. He watches the show. Well, he watches pretty much my channel. So he was like, yo, he said, what y'all talking about tonight? I was like, well, you know, there's a few things on the docket with the whole Blade movie and stuff like that. He was like, what? They're making a Blade? I was like,
oh wow.
Listen.
Hey, we can't blame him though. Can we blame him?
Nah, can't blame him.
Hold up. It gets better. He said, what? They're making a Blade? I was like, for real, bro. He was like, yeah, I was like, yeah, bro. You didn't know that? He was like, yeah, I'm just being enthusiastic. I mean, I'm being sarcastic.
Okay.
He said, they ain't making that movie, bro. I'm just letting you know that.
Oh,
right now.
okay. Yeah.
He said, I'm gonna probably chime in, tonight and watch. He said, if you see me in there talking about it, if you see me in there saying they're making the Blade, you know it's me. So yes, if you see my boy Zach Wonder in the building, man, it's him. That's my man. We call him Zach Wonder. He'll be in the building tonight. He's actually with me at this, my gym partner. So he'll probably be in here and pop in just to say some more crazy stuff. But anyway, man, what's going on, fellas? How y'all doing, man?
Living life, man. Can't complain.
Yeah,
man, laughing at this guy down below me and shit.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Riot. It's the funniest, bro.
A fucking riot. Riot.
Here, let me here. All right, hold on. Let me try to ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna try this, right? For the very first time live, I'm gonna try to do my impression of Jason. Right? Y'all ready? My impression. Here we go. Mm-hmm. I gotta make sure I put the headset on behind the curls because he don't want him to mess up the curls. You know, so I gotta make sure I put, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So
no, what he really don't want to say is that the S curl is flammable.
Right?
Oh no,
so
baby.
Just kidding.
So I'm gonna do this, right? This is Jason behind the scenes when he pops in, right?
Go ahead.
Real quick, this is how it works.
He got it.
Y'all ready? All
right. Hey.
You know what?
Renz called it.
You know what? We all knew it was coming. We all knew it was coming.
Yo, this dude.
Y'all thought he was gonna have a voice with an inflection.
Yo, am I on, y'all? Am I moving, man?
Jay is the easiest impression.
Bro.
All you gotta do.
Oh man,
come on, man. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry, man. You know what?
Oh
You know, my stuff just be done.
I'm done. I'm so done, bro.
Baby Paul
You should
Smack
just
King.
you should have just came in here with your name as Spectrum.
Oh, for real. Oh my God, bro.
Can y'all hear me, bro? My bad, man.
That's
Spectrum, bro. I just be playing all the time, man.
That's
All the
hilarious.
time, man. You know what I mean?
And since I got cut off, what they did to that super suit?
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? What they did to that super suit is terrible, man. Like, hey, bro, I just, man, you know what? And as a matter of fact, bro, the acolyte.
I don't care if I pause 1,000 times on that. Boom. There you go. That's me. All day. All day. Angry on pause.
And then, bro, they always be like,
angry on pause. That's me. That's me. Yo, you get a Grammy for that one, bro.
Man, you know what I mean? So, my bad,
don't
man.
tell them that you're going to encourage them.
That's the side B, bro. Like, it just always happened that way, man. But you know what I mean?
I approve this message.
You can't do that, man. You know you got a part 2, a part 3, and then next thing you know, he's kept it up all the way to January of next year.
Listen, I approve the message. I approve it. I approve it.
Bro.
I love it. I love it.
Bro, when Jeffrey said Jason, aka Frozone.
I'll take that.
Wow.
I'll take that. Wow.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Anyway, man, thank y'all for being here. Thank you guys out there. Vinny, what was going on with you today, bro? Nothing.
Man, just work, long day, crazy day, a big job out the way. So I'm feeling good, glad to be here. I got to check out Boy Kills World.
Yeah.
Man, that shit was fire.
Oh, really? Was it good like that?
Yeah, it was really good. As my man, I'm a butcher his name, but Yuyan Rahan, the dude from Raid Redemption, Mad Dog, he was in that, and oh my god, he just steals it, just like every film he's in. He was fire in that.
Word.
What else was recent? House of Dragons was back last night. I enjoyed that.
Dog.
There was no horrific childbirth scene, so it was okay by me. They still haven't added titties back in the show, so we just got to go with what we got, man. I mean,
bro, listen.
But it was dope though. It was
dope.
The cinematography was insane,
bro.
I mean, it's like they stepped up the budget because it was just a beautifully shot episode, and I feel like the writing has improved too because Game of Thrones proper, like that show, you could watch two people just talk the whole episode and be thoroughly entertained. And I didn't always feel that way with House of Dragons season 1. Last night it was just like y'all could just be talking. I'm good. Bro, writing was on point.
You know what's really dope about the show is that you really don't know who to align yourself with at all.
I think it's one of the greatest things about it.
You don't know who. Game of Thrones is everybody's, but this is because you have two sides and both of them make very suspect decisions.
Yes,
crazy decisions. And the end, bro. I don't want it for everybody who hasn't watched it. That end. No, bro.
No,
it was, bro. That was horrendous.
You know what's very interesting about the internet is like the only thing negative anybody had to say about last night was that they weren't as graphic as they are in the books. I'm like, bro, like it's still America. You can't have that. You can't have. There's some shit you just can't expect to see on TV.
You just don't show on screen.
Yeah,
there's some things
you can't get away with. So,
bro,
I was cool with what they did. I just,
it was the
everything
sound.
Else was fire.
That sound, bro. Because the thing is, I'm like, oh, are they really gonna do this, bro? And they did it, and I was like, they hold no punches. They let you know where they are going this season, bro.
Yeah,
they let you know where the fuck. And that was the sign of I watched it 3 damn times while Toya fell asleep. I could not take my eyes off this show, bro. They fucking killed it. Like, and that's the signs of a good ass show is when you can take it. A lot of dialogue, but it again, we say this a lot. And Jay, I'm gonna cut in real quick because it's not. I'm gonna say this. It's not even just about Star Wars, bro, but Marvel in general. Shows like this, they need to take notes from shows like this, how to set up the suspense, set up the dialogue and it back and forth between to the point that you are always on your seat because you do not know what's gonna happen. And bro, hands down, my favorite character of this fucking show, and it always will be, is fucking Damon, bro. He is a ball, bro. I like it because, bro, he is just always in I don't give a fuck mode, bro. Always, I don't give a fuck. We gonna get this shit done. And the thing is, it's like when you see him, it's like you can. He's not even an anti-hero, bro. He's he's an individual that when the time comes for shit to get done, I'm gonna get that done by any means necessary. And when you don't have the balls to do it, I'm gonna do that shit for you. And that's just the way this shit is, bro.
The dopest thing about him is he keeps the same energy.
The same energy, and it never fucking changes, bro. It never changes. And the thing is, when you think about it, it's just like you're saying to yourself, even last night, I was like, Rhaenyra, he told you. He told you. He was telling you the entire time. You cannot have a weak hand. You got to strike and you got to show him what you mean. And this being fucking dismissive is not going to work. But that shit, oh my God, this show is on point. And I'm going to tell y'all like this, bro. Another one of my fucking favorites is, what's her name? Eve Best? Is that her name?
Is that her white hair?
Yes, bro. Yes. Bro, tell me you don't see Treya in her, bro. She can play fucking Treya, bro, and she would kill it. She can play Treya, bro, and she would kill it. She is fan-fucking-tastic. I love her character. I love her voice, bro.
Bro, for the newbies who don't know who Treya is, please explain.
Oh, Treya, Knights of the Old Republic, bro. Come on. She is, at one point, was a Jedi who trained to become a Sith. One of the most powerful, but at the same time, she was very dismissive. And on top of that, she was cast out not just as a Jedi, but also even as a Sith, where she stuck in between in the middle and got that power, and she just started playing motherfuckers. But she was powerful. But she don't even touch a lightsaber. She don't even hold her lightsabers. She don't touch a lightsaber, bro. They just they just by the force itself. Do you imagine how dope that shit would be in person, bro?
She stands there like this, bro, and this fight with the
come on, man.
Like this, that's crazy, dog.
Yeah, so, hold up. And B. Dyson says, I have not. Dyson, watch this first.
Really?
Literally, watch this first. I would.
Bro,
I would. Here's the thing, because he's saying, does he have to watch that first? I would say if you want the full impact, then yes, watch that. But I will watch Game of Thrones. But I will say that if you're coming into it fresh and you don't want to go back and pace yourself through all those seasons, you can pick up with this and then get the full impact later. It depends, because there's no right or wrong way. That's my opinion.
All right. Technically, you don't have to have seen Game of Thrones because they're explaining all the shit for, like if you have seen Game of Thrones, it adds to it, but they're making it accessible if you've never seen Game of Thrones, where the story still makes sense. However, once you start watching it, there is some stuff that's like people who are already Game of Thrones fans like understand the pacing and where it's going to go and have a little bit more patience for what's coming because they know how it goes with Game of Thrones. Whereas I think the Game of Thrones, the first season, is like they try to rush you into seeing some cool shit a little bit faster so that way you get hooked faster. Like I love the jump off from Game of Thrones, but I would double up. Watch House of Dragon and start binging Game of Thrones at the same time. I don't see why not.
Double up on that shit because it definitely is worth it.
Because Game of Thrones is forget all the people who kind of like turned their back on it with the last season, all the negative shit. Ignore it. Make your own opinion. Make your own opinion about the last season. And even if you don't like the last season, 7 seasons of damn near perfection and unpopular last season does not mean throw the baby out with the bathwater. Game of Thrones is one of the greatest shows of all time, for sure. So
you know how we all got on Vinny about Transformers a couple of weeks ago, how he never watched the movie and all that stuff? I've never watched like one episode of Game of Thrones. I've never.
I get it. There's
the show at all.
I mean, I can understand that though, bro. I can get that because it's a lot
raving about it. So,
bro.
Maybe I'm gonna check up on it
here. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you like this because it's not going to be the same for everybody. Mm-hmm. But this is how it is for me, right? Mm-hmm. This is. I'm gonna use this as an example, right? How you felt about the Acolyte, the first couple of episodes, the first two, how slow it was. Listen. Is how I felt about the very first episode of Game of Thrones. It took me a while. It was a slow crawl for me. It took me a minute. It was a slow to get it. But once that second episode picked up, I was in it. And I was like, I'm deep in it because I needed to see where it was actually going. The first episode, okay, yeah, it was some time, something.
No, when Rand got that boot, I was in, baby.
Bro. It took me.
Jay, I felt opposite. I felt like the first episode was a perfect pitch show because I put we're talking over 10 years ago. I was putting everybody onto this shit. Just watch the first episode. If you don't like it, you won't like it. And and every single person I showed it to is a Game of Thrones lifer. It's like that.
Yeah.
It's like that.
It took me a minute, but then once I got in it, I was there. You know what I mean?
Yes, it's definitely, if you are looking for more adult things of that nature, it's tittied up for sure.
It definitely is.
I'll check it out.
Yeah. Before we get to the chat real quick, I don't want to forget about this because we always have to do it at the top of the show before we jump in, because I do want to talk about something right off the rip, because this was just a breaking news about that shit today. But I want to talk about that. It's not even breaking news. We don't know what the fuck is going on, but we're gonna talk about it. But I want to give a shout out to my man Ray over there at Underground Figures. Definitely all day, every day, Ray. If you're looking for certain figures, he got it for you. If he ain't got it, he'll find it for you. No NRD, full transparency when it comes to shipping and handling, which is reasonable. On top of that, make sure that you sign up for the newsletter, so that way you're up to date with figures that are coming. Also, he'll let you know when your figures are coming. Ray responds in such a timely manner when it comes to shipping your figures. As soon as it's paid for, your invoice is paid for, you'll get it in 2 days, 2 or 3 days tops. Trust me, trust and believe. That's how quick the response is, and it is all well worth the wait. That's why I don't get my figures day one. I just wait. Once I get them, I get them. That's just how it is. Speaking of which, Mace Windu. But anyway, so that basically is, again, want to shout out to my man Ray from Underground, because I'm always rocking with the best with him. Also, I want to give a shout out to my man Ray over there, Big Ray over there at Hawk Wars Toys. Not only do you get the comic, the figure you're looking for, but you get the comic book and a sticker to boot, source material, everything. Full transparency. Ray is such a solid dude, and if you're ever looking for a figure, you can find it. Shout out to my man Docinator, who hit him up today about that Scarlet Witch. And he said, I got you. So definitely shout out to him as always.
Look, Ray came in clutch, man. I was able to procure a raffle win from Ray. So I will be bringing home a Padme Amidala.
Yeah. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about, brother. So, that's how it always is.
Very excited to get that one in. Thanks, Ray.
Definitely, bro. He would definitely hook you up. Yeah, hell yeah. He's such a good dude, bro.
Hey, before we continue, you did double-sided tape to get that little shaboing boing on the
bro. Where's it at? Here it is, right here. This right here. It is the 3 millimeter, double-sided tape. All you need to do, and this is basically the best one to use, and the reason why I say that is because it is thicker. But what you want to do, you see this right here. As a matter of fact, let me just kind of come in here real quick, bro, so I can show you. So you definitely have an idea what I'm talking about. What you do is you want to get this tape. When you get this tape, bro, all you need to do is cut a thin strip right here. Cut that, just like a thin strip, and then line the outside of her cloak all the way. So you want to do is just line it around her shoulders, around the bottom of her neck, around her arms, so it lays and drapes exactly the right way. So. Yeah, that's it. So you take this, just like this. You peel off the top, but you don't want to get this so thick.
The material, right? It won't bother her uniform.
No, it doesn't, because it'll peel off just the same way. But it holds. And again, all you got to do is you want to cut. If I show you, so you want to cut about this much right here. So it's a thin,
a little bit.
Just a little bit. As much as you need to line it, because you want it to be as thin as possible. You don't want to be thick. But as thin as possible, you do it that way, and it's dope. Okay. It's dope. So and it lays so well. Now I ain't telling y'all motherfuckers my secret no more. I'm just gonna let that lay, bro.
Hey,
no
I was thinking, I was like, I'm probably gonna put that little thing on her. So let me just spin the block on that idea.
Yeah, bro.
Like, right.
Yeah, definitely. That's all you need is that. This tape right here will do you wonders, bro. I'm telling you. I got a whole roll, and I probably won't even need this whole roll. But anytime because I got another Padme over there, but I'm not going to use that for her, this for her. So yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely want to do that. Anyway, also wanted to give a super duper shout out to my man Watch the Sixth over there at Comic Relief, Comic Collectibles, comic book statues, you name it, everything you're looking for, he got it. He'll definitely hook you up. So hit him up. He will definitely take care of you. Last but not least, certainly not least, I want to give a shout out to my man Brian Wong over there at Module Case, Module Space. He'll definitely give you such, and I can't wait to get that mono, such an incredible piece as far as your collections. If you want to have those cases right, you hit him up. He'll take care of you. Just let him know that your boy sent you over there. He got you. He got you, as always. So definitely shout out to him. Real quick, let me actually go through the chat real quick. Who we got in here with us? Wait. I don't want a thick Padme. Bro. Bro, you got... Anyway, we got Low Kid in the building. We got Dr. Nate in the building. What's going on with you? All in the game. Incredible. Inside Out, 2 numbers. Yeah, bro. They killed it. 500 domestically, bro. That's incredible. 500 million. That's insane. Hey, you already know the power of Pixar. Who else we got in the building? Charlie the Unicorn's in the building. Thank you for being here. MB Dyson's in the building. Thank you for being here, my bro. We got Urbanetics in the building. Thank you for being here as always. So we got Nate Wheeler's in the building. Thank you for being here, brother. Who else we got in the building with us? We got Zinzan in the building. Thank you for being here, brother, as always. Who else we got in the building with us? We got my man Holland Toy Flicks is in the building. Thank you for being here, brother. We got Malika Mabane is in here. What's up with you, brother? We got Jeffrey in the building. Double Dogs in the building. Who else?
Craig also came through for me this weekend as well. Bro, I had a hell of a Saturday. Hey, man, listen. Hell of a Saturday. I got that raffle. Then Craig was like, you know what? I'm selling some things.
Yeah, like, Craig, he was hitting me up. He hit me up. I reached out to a couple people about it. We got Pedro in the building. Who else? We got Amber's in the building. Amber May's in the building. Thank you for being here. Who else we got? The Den Mother, that is. We got Ren's Talent. Tino's in the building. Thank you for being here. Ren's. Blazing Asian is in the building. Valkyrie Magnus in the building. Thank you for being here. Force is in here as well. Who else have we got in the building with us? I think we've covered pretty much everybody that's in here with us this evening. We got Tijuana Mike in the building. Thank you for being here, brother, as always. I want to actually cover something here real quick, man. I want to pull this up because it's got me wondering. It's got me wondering. It's got me thinking. It's got me wondering. And I just want to see what y'all think about this. Now, again, we live in a space of speculation. Now, before I set this up, I want to say something. First off, right? I want to set this up, right? So check it out. So we had a couple changes last week. We're going to talk about this. We're going to get into this, right? And this is kind of a segment to this, right? Now, mind you, I want to preface this by saying I'm not saying this is what it is, so don't take it as God or solid, as gospel. No, it's just speculation. So things were moved around. So the original director or the original writer and director that was on, so basically, I'll put it this way, with Blade, they know where they're going. They're pasted. But the director's been moved off and another writer has been moved, but they already have the treatment. Now, my thing is, when I'm thinking about this, bro, we know that he has been in talks with Marvel and nothing's basically been set in stone. We don't know what's going on. But today, your boy put up this cryptic message, right? This cryptic ass message that has everybody talking. And what he put up was 10/23/26. Now, this could damn well be a horror film. It could be one of his films that he actually has planned on making. I'm not saying, but is this coincidental that things are being moved around? Because last I heard, he had a movie that was tracking for 2025. So I'm just wondering. Again, we live in a land of speculations, so we can speculate. That's what it's about. Not saying that this man is up to direct any film that we know about, but all sources and everybody is saying it definitely points towards Blade. Now, until you hear this man, his publicist, or anybody, or even like not Variety, but the Hollywood Reporter or anyone make that assumption, until they basically put that out in the ether, you cannot make that assumption. But in the land of speculation, I'm gonna start with you, Bloomer. What do you think this could possibly mean in your mind when you see something like this? What do you think this is?
The calm and tempered side, the non-Suquan Midik side, that person likes to believe that that this is just another movie from him, not something completely totally unrelated. The other, interested side, I feel like this could that it could be something exciting, but I don't think it's something that has to do with Marvel. Okay. That's what I'm thinking. I'm excited on the other end, but I don't know if it's something to do with Marvel. Because I don't think they would do anything like this without making a formal announcement. Like that just would be weird.
Jason, your thoughts? What do you think this means? What do you think? Does this poke the bear of speculations, or do you just think it's something in the wind and people just drawing straws just to see which one or who gets the shortest or whatever? What do you think?
I'm in the mindset of don't give me hope. Because I saw.
Okay, Hawkeye. Shit.
Yeah, right. Because we just talked about this shit last week, and it's like, yo, is Disney watching us or something? Because or Marvel watching, because the guy walked on Wednesday, Tuesday or something last week. So, and then this dropped today. So I'm like, wow, like don't give me hope. Like if he does it, I'll be fine with it. If not, then it'll be a loss. But I mean, I don't know what to do about this guy, man. Put the skateboard on the corner. Bruh. That's how I feel, Blaze.
Yo, stop. Dude, I know.
That's how I feel, bro.
Stop.
That's how I feel, bro.
Hey there, fellow kids.
All right.
I don't know how to. I don't want to be dismissive of it, but I mean, it's very cryptic, And when it comes to him and his movie announcements, he is like very cryptic and he's very meticulous. So I don't know. We'll have to see. But I mean, like Blazing said, that's where I am on it too, man. Like, I don't know.
Definitely. Vinny, where you sit with this, bro?
Yeah, they don't got shit to do with Marvel. There ain't no way they would let him be the one to release the.
Just saying, right? Yeah.
No way they'd let him control the narrative on the drop date. That's part of why I don't think he would ever even work with Marvel. Like, even something as simple as controlling the social media narrative, I doubt they'd give him any control over, let alone control over the actual picture. He probably had a 15-minute meeting with them in general, and just read the room and was just like, yeah, this ain't for me. This ain't for me. And then as for Blade, I mean, aside from him being black, is about the only thing that would make sense for him being in this movie. Everything else about his directorial style, writing, etc., is not a good fit for Blade. It's so many other projects I'd rather see his mind at work on than Blade. Blade just needs to be a simple popcorn, dumb action flick with some cool elements, and they don't need Peele.
Funny ass one-liners, and we are out of there.
What did we say? John Wick with
John Wick with vampires. No, you don't need Peele for that. You don't. I mean, you need a great action director for that. You need, that's not who you need for that. And
we should have just got somebody who was an understudy over on the John Wick films and just.
And at this point, there isn't even any Marvel films coming up that I trust their street date on. That is already in production, let alone something that hasn't even started being worked on yet, that I would trust a production date
I
don't think
wonder
it got
what.
shit to do with Marvel. There's other people in the chat who like added some context to it but I believe it's just some appeal project. It could even be something that he's producing. So I definitely don't think it has anything to do with Marvel. But he's intelligent enough, which he is a very intelligent man, to know to capitalize on the buzz that's been surrounding his name being, linked with Marvel in meetings and all that good stuff. So he knew that probably this would be a perfect time to put a little teaser out there and then get interest. So yeah, I mean it's exciting, it's fun. He knows what he's doing. It's really great marketing.
I'm just nervous from Mahershala, man. Like, when does his patience enough? When will the bow break? Like, is he at like the? He's got to have like the. He's got to be at the point of like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Like, they keep postponing, and then the scripts they had, he said they sucked. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, man. His patience has to be like next level to deal with all this bullshit.
Well, here's the thing, though. Technically, bro, it was only recently that his attorney or his lawyer, came out and made a statement, about just the amount of time that has been with the actual film. Mahershala technically hasn't said shit. We're just going off of what everybody else is saying he said.
Yeah,
and but his lawyer was the one who made the actual statement. So that's why I'm saying, like, it's just a wait and see type of situation.
He's got to be getting pissed though, bro. He's got to be getting pissed.
Well, we're gonna get there. Hang on though. We'll get to that space, because we're gonna leave that discussion for there, from that spot, because I think that's definitely worth talking about. It's definitely a worthy conversation to have. But before we get there, I do want to talk about our comic book artist of the week. And again, Vinny, I don't remember us talking about this guy.
We haven't done them.
We haven't. We definitely haven't done them. So because I wanted to go back and just to make sure. And this is right here. We got the late great, Carlos Pacheco. Now, here's the thing. Like, again, another artist who I would honestly say understands the assignment. And what I mean by that is like, again, like one of, I would say, if not one of the best, in the mid space of old, but the new age, and always can adapt to the times. And is an incredible artist. I can get some of his pieces from anywhere. A lot of us have his pieces. Again, you just don't know. Again, it's always one of those situations where you have the art, but you're just unaware. You know what I mean? And you're not really, you might not be as familiar with it as you should be. But again, start with you, Vinny. What you think? I mean, just the appreciation of his work and what he does. And I want to start with you being like the resident artist, one of the resident artists here. What's your thoughts on this, bro?
This image right here is up there in the lexicon of iconic X-Men images, and I feel like it kind of surmises what that dude means to comics and what he's meant to X-Men. He's tackled so many different comics, and I think where I'm most familiar with him is his early runs on X-Men, and then Superman and Batman and Wonder Woman and Trinity. Like, he is he has this amazing, incredible
I have this book, man.
he's a man. He's so great at compositions, and he draws really like, he has just this really amazing, like, bubbly, fun style. Like, every time I see his work, it just feels like kinetic and energetic, like everything's about to jump off the page. And I think that's what I've always liked about him. Like, his stuff always seems like it's never really like if he's drawing Batman, is rarely like, even Batman is dark and broody. Like, his stuff is always so alive, and I think that's something that's like one of his his MOs. Like it's always like bright, always alive, always like just it kind of like makes you feel good. Like he does like feel good comments. There's always a lot of like action, a lot of kinetic energy, a lot of vibrant, dynamic poses and compositions. He does amazing work on team books, and somebody with like more of a cartoonish style that he has really does like group shots. Usually, it's more anatomy driven, realistic style artists that do like are more common with the group shots. But he does such a great resume on those larger team picks and images and artwork. And he's touched uh, does
I have this.
amazing work on Spider-Man. Great stuff on Hulk. I love his Fantastic Four stuff because it always reminded me kind of like of a Mike Waringo.
Okay.
So his stuff is like always like similar to him or like a Gleason, just like very, it's comic
Wow.
booky. It's yeah, like a lot of muscles, a lot of detail, a lot of
Yeah.
like it's like it's cartoony, but like in really in the best way possible. So he does great stuff with group shots, awesome stuff with DC with the Trinity and Justice League. He's touched all the major books. He's done insane stuff on Spidey, and yeah, I'm not too familiar with any of the any creations or indie stuff he's done, but he is kind of like just a journeyman. Like he's gone from.
I mean, Spider-Man, Fantastic Four. I mean, like you said earlier, he's done so many X-Men offshoots. To me, like Excalibur, like that's a deep cut, bro. Those are deep cuts, man.
I've only known him for X-Men, and I didn't even know he did anything DC wise. That's crazy.
I'm sure you have some of his Superman Batman books.
I know
you do. You got it. You do have a lot of them, Jason.
I know I do. Yeah,
you do.
So he's so I don't think there's. I think what's interesting about him is there. I don't aside for maybe X-Men, which is kind of like where he got like famous first. I don't think there's any book that's like synonymous with him. It's kind of like he kind of reminds me of like the Cubers or John Romita Jr. in a way. Whereas like if they need somebody, that's one of the guys that they would call. Like he's been on so many different books and done successful stuff with them. And then I know that he I can't remember the date it was, but I know that he passed from Lou Gehrig's disease in I believe 2 years ago. I knew it was recent. It was 2022 November. So he's definitely one of the I mean, he's been drawn for years, since the 90s. So he's one of the legends of the business who's like, you can set your watch to him, you throw him on a book, he's going to give you great interiors, dynamic covers, and it's one of the reasons why you've seen him touch so many different titles, is because if they needed somebody you could just lock it in and not worry about it, Pacheco is one of the guys you called.
Yeah, definitely, bro. And then the thing is, like, Jay, a lot of his work you have, because he did a solid run on Generation X. He did a solid run. Yeah, so he did a solid run on even a couple of issues of the Powers of X. Well, not the earlier version, the concepts for Powers of X. Also, he did a couple runs on the New 52 as well. So so you got all of them. That's what I'm saying. Like, so you have that Fantastic Four as well. He was like one of those behind the concept for the Maker, Fantastic Four. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So yeah, you have.
Dude, we always say that, bro. It's like you never know the books that you have with the artists. A lot of artists would go sweep under the rug because you just love the book. You buy the book because the art is dope, the reading is good, so you buy the book. But you never realize, like this. I had this whole run.
Bro.
Like,
bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
But
bro.
I knew he was with X-Men. Like he did a lot of. I didn't know he even did any DC stuff. So I'm blown away with that one.
Bro,
I have to.
like he's done so
That's
like
crazy.
it was because of him that I had like this love. I don't love but good hate for Hyperion, King Hyperion.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
he's bad.
Because of
Yeah.
his definite run,
Mhm.
with that.
Mhm.
Even like some of his runs on just like even the classic.
Mhm.
Like bro, look at this shit right here. Look at this right here.
Yep.
Come on,
Look at
dog.
that shit right there, bro.
And I always loved his
Oh,
Nightcrawler
that
because
Wolverine.
he draws all the black and Nightcrawlers as solids. He doesn't do
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
the white lines for the detail. He just like a lot of like minor details like that he goes with is just great stuff, man. He's great.
That is awesome.
Justice
Wow.
Society.
What?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Bro, see, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like I
bro.
said, I didn't know he even dialed. Find out
Hmm.
that he did New 52. Like, wow, that's messing me up. All I knew
Yeah,
him from
bro.
was X-Men. I didn't know he even dialed in DC like that. Like, that's crazy.
Oh
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. He
Wow.
deep into DC's work, bro.
Mhm. Mhm.
But like Vinny said, like muscles, color palette. He's a
Yeah,
Oh
comic book
yeah,
artist. Comic book.
I
You
have
know what I
that.
mean? Like,
I have that.
yeah,
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 yeah, bro.
Batman Superman. I got that
yeah,
one.
yeah. He had a nice
I
run
have
on
that
that.
run too.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
That's
Definitely.
crazy,
So
man.
incredible artist, man. And it's like always I always say this all the time, bro. It's always the good ones, bro. It's always
Mhm.
the ones, magical, like just
Going
literally
too
magical,
soon.
bro.
Going too soon, man.
Going way too soon, bro, but never
Look at his hour
forgotten.
man. His hour man looks like he'll dog. That hour man is dope. That
Yeah, bro.
silhouette, bro. Like,
Yeah,
dog.
bro. Yeah, bro.
I love
Yeah,
that.
bro. I have this definitely Heroes Reborn 1. I have
Yep.
this entire run
Yep.
again. And again, of course, we know that this was his answer to the Justice League. You know
Mhm.
what I
Mhm.
mean? But
Yeah, the power woman. Like, come
yeah,
on,
bro.
come on. Let's go.
All
Come
of that.
on.
All of that. And and
Yeah.
and 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 here you go. Bloomer, this shit right here, bro. Bro, this shit. Bloomer, this right here, bro.
It's gotta be his Spider Man.
This right
Yep.
here. This right.
I knew it.
Yeah, bro. Like,
That's so dope,
like
man.
that's his like run cover for like,
Mhm.
he did like,
Mhm.
2029. Like, he did a lot of
Mhm.
work for
When
2029,
Mhm.
bro.
I look at this, I feel like that
Did
dude
he
on
do that
Coming to
run?
America.
Did he do
You
that
know what?
run? He did that whole run in
Yo,
2099.
this is a nice reminder of just how many different fucking Spider-Man titles are. When you run out of adjectives down to
Bro,
now we're
Yeah,
at the
the
exploits.
yeah.
exploits.
Amazing, spectacular,
Yeah.
Right.
fantastic.
The exploits.
The shenanigans of Spider-Man.
Don't tell me he did
Yeah,
this, dog.
shit.
Yeah, he did, bro.
Yo.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Look,
He's
look,
dope. He's dope.
that's a fold out.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
dope, bro.
Great,
He's
great,
fucking phenomenal.
great group
What
panel
book
shots
is
for
that
sure.
from? That's a fold out. I have that. That's crazy, dog. That's a fold out.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely an amazing, super amazing.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, definitely an amazing artist, man. 1/6 scale, man. He was the first artist to draw Nightcrawler with swords as a part of his outfit in Excalibur. Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That's true.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Mad love for this dude, bro. That's
Yeah.
like I said, man, going way too soon.
Was he the one who redesigned Captain Britain too, or no? Didn't he do his
uh
redesign with the half the white half mask thing?
I'm
I
not
thought he did that
sure.
redesign for Captain Britain too.
Yeah, I'm definitely not sure, bro. I don't want to tell you something. I have no
Man,
idea.
Nightcrawler, that's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
bro. Yeah, bro. Like, definitely one of the good ones, one of the great ones,
Mm-hmm.
bro. And always will be appreciated for the work that he's actually done.
For sure.
So again, shout out to you,
No
Pacheco,
doubt.
man, for a lot of work that you've done. For just us in general, and that Lou Gehrig's disease, bro. Shh.
Yeah, that stuff is a
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro.
that stuff is deadly.
It's
Man.
no joke, bro. It's definitely no joke, but you know how it is, man. Like I said, I mean, it's always those things. That's why, like, again, man, it's gone too soon. Make sure that you always take care and always talk to your loved ones, always check on their health, and making sure that they are, definitely on point, because you never know.
Never take your days for granted, man.
Yeah, no, don't. You know what I mean? Definitely, bro. So do want to give a shout out to him and what he's done. Let me see here. So I want to actually pop into this now. This next thing that I want to talk about. Again, in Bloomer, I'm pretty sure you've read it. If you haven't, we're going to talk about Ultimate Spider-Man 2. Again, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, bro. Like this run. Here's the thing, bro. When we about the Ultimates run in general, Spider-Man is the best. I'm not gonna front. It's one of the best runs.
I haven't been keeping up immediately. I haven't been keeping up with Black Panther, so I don't know exactly where that's at right now.
It's decent, bro. Don't get me wrong. Like it's decent. Don't get me wrong. The run on it is dope. Like it's super, super dope. On that. On the book in general. But I think with this, one of the biggest things that you got to keep in mind, or with Black Panther, is with the Ultimates run, it's a complete flip on the head of what we actually know. You know what I mean? So even like with this, and did you read this latest version?
I just need like a refresher exactly what happened. This is the second issue, right?
This is the second issue. So with this issue, without saying too much, this is mainly this story is based on Harry. So it's basically like how Harry became, what happened to make him initially the Goblin. You know what I mean? So it's really taking you down that story. So it's definitely a phenomenal read. And knowing that, Vinny, are you up to date on it at all, bro?
I wish I was. I've only read the first issue. I have them all. They're all, I got them in my poll, so they're all sitting here. Behind.
Okay.
See, but by the end of end of the month, by beginning of July, the latest, I should be like caught up. I've been playing all straight.
This latest issue, like Leo said, the last two issues, 4 and 5,
4, 5, 5, 6.
They're on 5. 5 was the last one that just came out, and the last two issues have been more of a departure from the typical Spider-Man experience, where you expect what most people, casuals, would expect once they pick up a comic book, what they expect to see. So I think the fourth issue was a really interesting date between Harry, a familiar female in Spider-Man lore, and Peter and Mary Jane. And it was this very odd but familiar conversation that they were having about the city. And you could also see like how like Peter and Harry were having this like mental interplay about their own beliefs and what they would like to see happen in the city. And then, of course, this latest issue. So that was all very interesting because it was just all dialogue, almost kind of like Game of Thrones in that aspect. It was just everything was just real dialogue there, just sitting at the dinner table. And then the last issue, there was more of action, but again, it was a departure from the experience of Peter Parker. And it really covers how Harry is now in this unique spot that his father was in.
Yeah.
Because before the comics, there's no spoiler there. Before the comic began, Norman was dead. So that did not happen in this line.
But he didn't know how it initially happened. And that's the thing. And that's where this story picks up. So it lets you know everything and who was involved. You know what I mean? And it's a really good damn book, bro. Like it is like this. The run has been on point. Like and that's the thing. Like, I'm gonna keep it all the way a stack. I haven't been naturally impressed with a lot of what's been going on with the Spidey stories, but this Ultimate story has me completely engaged, bro.
Yeah,
like it really does.
Intrigue there. There's a
right.
unfamiliarity there. Right. Go ahead, Jedi.
Bro, this whole Ultimate thing flipped the whole Spider-Man saga like on its ass, bro. With Ben being alive and Peter wasn't even Spider-Man in the beginning. Like, yo, like where do you go from that for a casual reader that's walking into Spider-Man doesn't really know, what to expect with the Ultimates? But yo, this has been one of the best Spider-Man stories that I've read thus far.
Hey, Marco Ciccito is, if that's how you say his name, he's killing it when it comes to the art, bro.
He's
killing it. I think it's dope that he and Mary Jane are together. Mary, someone who grew up with them being together, it's like they've almost been apart as long as I've read them together, and it's crazy how long it's been without them putting them back together. And it's almost like they're just something. There's just, I don't know, the forces at B just doesn't want that to ever go back to the way it was with the regular continuity. So at least we got them back together here. And
back together with kids, married. Peter's older with a beard. Like, bro, like that's what we want.
I mean, we've gotten a very, very, very long, string of stories of him as a teenager. I miss those stories of him as an.
Right. This is cool, man.
Yeah, it
cool spin.
Yeah,
he finally gets the girl in the family, bro. That's always the whole enjoyment, about the first part of this.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, it is, bro, and I'm loving with this again the dare. It's the dare to do something completely different out of the norm, and that's what I always loved about the Ultimate lineup, because it's taking what we know and taking risks to flip shit around, and make it, your own. But staying true to the lore, but it's a way to rebuild. And I love how they broke this world and a lot of the world down, like how the maker completely, wiped or pretty much scratched the surface on changing the storyline. But then now you see like those pieces, like there's never an end to a story, and the heroes have to exist. It's because it's just mainly like that thread on any universe. Like you have to have these people to be here.
There's
a reason for them.
I love the twist on fate and destiny. Like we see so many protagonist stories in many different forms where there's a nexus event, like with a hero trying to save a loved one, going back in time or whatever. And no matter what they do, that person is supposed to die. This thing is supposed to happen, and the harder they try to change it, it just never works out. That's supposed to happen. It's destiny. I love the way they flipped it, where it's a villain trying to change something good that happens, and no matter what he does to try to stop that good from happening, it happens anyways. Instead of it just being something bad that's going to happen no matter what, it's really cool to see that narrative flipped and be that it's something that's good and positive that's going to happen no matter what. I love the the duality of that. I feel like it's very interesting.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of it, bro. Like, and that, like I said, if you read this story, that's what makes it so interesting, is because you're like, and Bloomer, you can probably attest to this, because when you talk about that conversation that was had and how interesting it was, and Harry being this version of the Goblin that we know now, but knowing that eventually that conversation is going to come up, knowing that eventually he's going to learn the truth, knowing eventually that things are going to change, it's inevitable. You can't walk away from that aspect, because it is the crutch of the story. No matter if it's in the Ultimate Universe, in our 6-1, it doesn't matter.
Where most of my intrigue lies is not in that. That's a great point you brought up. It's not in that inevitable point that happens. It's to see how far this goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's almost, I hate to bring this up, this is almost sacrilegious to me. But in Spider-Man 3, in the Raimi trilogy, there's a part in the movie where Harry gets hit in the head and go trying to attack Spider-Man, and basically he got clotheslined and got knocked the fuck out. Okay, then he goes into a coma, he forgets and shit, and that resets their friendship. And even in that moment, you're like, the inevitable's coming, but you're kind of intrigued to see how far that this little moment goes until it snaps. Mm-hmm. So I kind of feel that way about this Harry and this Peter and this world and this iteration of Spider-Man. It's very intriguing to see how this relationship will go until it just snaps. So they are working a friendly alliance right now. The thing that is powering Peter's suit is also powering what you see on top of him right now on the screen. So won't say who did that or who's that, but you probably can make a few guesses if you know Marvel. But again, I'm very, very interested to see where this goes. It seems like they're really giving themselves the time. This is a monthly thing. It's not a bi-weekly, serial thing. They're taking their time, and it's coming out every month. Once a month, you get your read off, and you keep moving. They're working at a pace that it's going to be interesting to see how all of this kind of culminates and what the story really brings out. But I do agree with you so far from the offerings of Ultimate that we've had. I think the Spider-Man one is the best. Would love to see a Captain America, though. I would love this. I'm not sure what happened to him before the Maker did all of this stuff. I'm not familiar with that line, but I would love to see.
And see, you know what? And the thing is, I even want the X-Men to kind of kick off, but people were butthurt about the Peach Momoko, first, iteration, with armor.
Just crazy because
it was a good book.
It's dope, bro. And it's it was dealing with some really deep themes of death and loss and guilt and survivor's guilt based off of that. There's some really deep stuff for it to be handled in a comic book like that.
But how would you handle a Captain America Ultimate? Him not have his powers?
Well,
his powers back?
And someone is going to have to help him understand or remember who he is or who he was supposed to be. Remember that there's a specific someone going around and trying to awaken all of these supers at the same time.
Yeah, true.
And now I feel like that's kind of narrowing down the list of people who this person is. It's only so many people that are capable of that type of thought process. But again,
and knowing everything about it, saying knowing why it's important that these heroes are inserted in this particular space.
Right.
You know what I mean? He knows, they don't know, but this person knows, which everybody already knows who it is, bro.
Yeah.
We know it is. We ain't got.
Yeah, anyway, I guess in the Ultimate X-Men front, I'll say that I am interested to see how that kind of comes in full fold. Seems like it's a really slow burn right now. They really want to get that story off with this character and then bring them in and then have things come together. So I'm really interested, but I'll wait to just hear more. Of course, this motherfucker's coming through next month. That he giving him that Spectrum face. These motherfuckers again.
I'll be there.
Like I said, he comes back from the future to give us a spoiler.
Right? Back from the future to spoil some shit. That's what the title is.
I heard in the future that Spectrum turns into Skynet. I don't want
to. That's their job.
He tried to get home, but his connection froze.
Shout out to Renz Talentino because he was the one. Renz did this, bro. He was like, "Yo,
I gotta get this from
Jedi him, Kid needs to be Blade. Needs to be Bishop."
I'll do it.
I was like, "Bro, do it." I didn't even hesitate. I said, "Do it." Do it, and he did it. So definitely shout out to Renz, bro, because Renz hooked this shit the fuck up. He killed it. He did. He definitely killed.
I need Renz to do like I don't know, like 18th, almost like 17th century paintings of mock paintings of everybody on our panel.
That'd be wrong.
I would love to see Jedi Pimp. You gotta have a little like a little white, have them in the white glove, the little dual glove that they used to be slapping. Them Aaron Burr, Alexander Hamilton joints.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
You gotta do that, man.
Collar, with the big pirate collar, I'll do it.
About to float away.
Future Spectrum failed. You already know, bro. You said the future Spectrum failed.
Yeah. Will.
That's why I'm here. Anyway, man, thanks for that, bro. Appreciate it. Moving on, man. Yeah, bro, we gotta talk about this shit right here, bro. Like
these motherfuckers, man.
Like,
I don't want to talk about this for after this. I don't want to talk about this for another fucking 3 months.
Yeah, no more.
Minimum.
Wait.
Minimum.
Leo, hold on a second. I got an incoming message from the future. Speaking of future, and I got a shot of Mahershala in a scene from Blade.
What?
Yeah, this is from the future.
What?
This is.
Yeah.
I'm sick of y'all.
Can't
stand
that's when Blade finally drops. Coming soon. Well, not so soon. Near you.
That's about right.
You heard it here first.
That's about right.
Bro.
That's about right.
Bro.
Could be the
weekend. And here, I thought this Negro was going to really break some news on this motherfucker. I'm about to get excited on this motherfucking Monday and shit. Right? This motherfucker over here just telling fibs.
Bro, I warned you about Vinny, bro. Vinny was in that shit with a straight.
Bro, I'm learning. I'm Jedi Pimp. You gotta give me some grace. I'm learning. He's still getting me because
his face was, though,
that's what I'm saying. The 52 fake out. I was not ready for that.
The funniest shit is if you ever talk to my sisters, like I could tell them the most serious. I could tell them the towers got hit, and they'd be like, "All right, where's the joke?" Like,
it's just happened too much. Yeah, it's just too much.
Bro,
they built up an immunity,
here's
a Vinny immunity.
The important thing to know about Vinny is timing.
Oh yeah, all day.
That's it. That's the key to know timing, because his timing is impeccable. So when he comes in with his timing, that's when you know. That's when you know. So you just got to know about the timing. But
you'll catch you.
So we know that. All right, now here's the thing, because the writer's been moved and the director, I think, has been moved, right? But they said basically they didn't fire him off the project. They just moved him to the Midnight Suns project, which Blade is going to appear in after this film. So they're saying that everything starts with Blade's film first that leads into the Midnight Suns. So as promising as that sounds, if you can't get this shit off the ground, how are we going to get to a Midnight Suns? Like, does that make any fucking sense to me?
No, bro. No.
I'm just this whole conversation
hilarious, bro.
Gives me a migraine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because
go ahead, bro.
Vinny has said it so eloquently, my stone-faced brother. Mm-hmm. He has said, all y'all motherfuckers have to do was just make a popcorn film where motherfuckers getting smoked. Right. Vampires are being a threat. They get smoked. Blade gets to probably the girl, the chick, the hottie, or whatever, or the MacGuffin, and we all go home. Some of us
with vampires.
Of us get cheeks. Some of us beat our meat.
That's it.
End of the day, it should be that fucking easy.
That easy, bro. What is it? Marvel Studios. Cornelia says Marvel Studios does not like original black male characters from the comics.
They do not.
Where Blue Marvel at? You see, he ain't around. Blue Marvel ain't nowhere to be in sight.
Vinny. No, wait, Vinny. I gotta wait on you. Jason.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shut up, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Jet because you gotta take out your pen and pad when you start talking. So Jason, like, what do you think? Like, first of all, it has now been, because when we first heard that Mahershala Ali was taking on this role, it was back in like what, 2018, 2019?
2019, I think it was, yeah.
And it was during a Comic-Con, or was it D23? I think it was during Comic-Con.
It was Comic-Con.
At the Comic-Con, because that's when they definitely announced, because it was right before we got the Eternals. We knew the Eternals was coming, but it was right before we got that film. 2019, yeah.
No,
2019. It was 2019 Comic-Con. Yep.
Yeah,
2019 Comic-Con is when we got the news.
Yeah.
It is now 2024, going into 2025.
We know, bro. We know. We know.
Fuck. Super-powered black men, bro.
Where
it is.
Does this shit go? Like, where does it go at this point? Like, where does it go? Where do we, because where can we, because if you can, you basically iron out and you nail down some of the most prolific directors and writers for films that, in my opinion, within the last couple of years, almost seem meaningless. There's only a handful that you can pick and say that, it's been an incredible run.
Exactly.
But like this right here, and they said that he's joined the Jurassic Park films with Scarlett Johansson.
Bruh, like,
I'm just trying to figure out, Jason, where does the sense make, bro?
Do you ever hear that saying, like, you tired of being mad?
Yeah.
Just get tired of being mad, bro. Like, I'm tired. I just laugh about it now, bro. Like, if I think about it, I get pissed off.
Lewis in the building. Yeah, bro.
What up, Lou? So it's ridiculous. Vinny has said the formula last week. And we talked about it a couple weeks ago. Before that, it's basically John Wick killing vampires. That's it, with a sword and a gun. How hard is that to write, bro? How hard is that? You got 3 films.
It might be hard when you're trying to weave it and trying to set shit up in the MCU instead of just fucking doing a movie.
Just do a movie. The first Blade, even though it started the whole MCU.
Yeah.
Quoted by Stan Lee himself. If it wasn't for Blade, it would be no MCU.
Yeah.
The first Blade started the MCU. It wasn't connected to nothing. It was its own entity, but it was still in the same universe or whatever, but I don't understand them making it into like a fucking science project instead of making a damn movie. It makes no sense to me, bro. The easiest formula, they got tons of books, 3 movies that are out there already. I'm not even talking about the TV show. Don't even look at the TV show. That shit was trash. But you got tons of reference material and you do not use it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know why. You got a hell of an actor, one of the best in the business with Mahershala Ali, and what? You can't attach a film to him that is going to work.
It doesn't make sense to me, bro. None of this really makes sense. You rather take a risk and put so much emphasis and losing hand on.
Right.
You put so much emphasis on films like Thor: Love and Thunder.
Right.
You put so much emphasis on films that are very divisive like that, and also like the multiverse. No, I love the multiverse of madness. But the the Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Trash.
Yeah. What was the name again?
Quantumania?
Quantumania.
Yeah.
Okay. You hyped that film up to be one of the dopest films.
Right.
Now, here's the thing. To their credit, though, because I thought about this too. Maybe it is in a space of where they're like, yo, we are literally tired of fucking this up. We're tired. We don't want to fuck this up. So listen, I don't care how long it fucking takes. Get this shit the fuck right. If that's what they're doing, okay, I'm fine with it.
Bro,
I'm fucking fine with it, bro. And here's the thing, you don't. I know, but you don't even need a big ass budget, bro. Exactly. Look what they did with the budget that they had for the first fucking film. You don't need a big budget, bro.
Look at -1.
All you need
look at -1
is vampires.
Right.
Fucking, Blade, fucking shit up with a blade.
My cousin Pookie he knows abandoned warehouse where we could go film at. Bro, you don't need much.
Bro, you don't need much. Damn. All you need is that, some chicks, Boomer smoking some weed in the background, and that's all you got, bro.
Perhaps.
You don't need nothing else. You know what I mean? You don't need Vinny. The fuck, man.
Bro.
The fuck.
Tired of being mad. Tired of being mad about it.
I don't understand this. Should be easy.
There has to be something going on that we don't know, and I think that like maybe one day we'll figure out what it is. But obviously, there's I don't know if it was actually confirmed, but obviously there was issues with the first treatment that had being on Blade's daughter, and it led to many to believe that this was something that they were interested in turning into another female vehicle. And I'm not sure if that's true or not, so I don't want to speculate that that's absolutely what was going to happen, but it appears that was shot down by Ali, and that's not what's going to happen now. And it makes you wonder what are the other issues that could be holding it up after they moved past that. And it also makes you wonder, like we've spoken on several times in frustrating fashion, that there is somewhat of an issue with Marvel and their black male superheroes. And it's a tad frustrating that when you have so many people crying about things being, MCU and woke and this, that, and the third, part of that frustration is because Disney has, clearly been trying to diversify and cater to different audiences to bring in more acceptance and sharing the love that, white male readers got to enjoy for over 60, 80 years. Mm-hmm. But why does that hesitation enter once you get to a black male lead? Mm-hmm. And why are you afraid of how people will react to a black male lead killing white vampires? And when it comes to white females or females in general, you dare the audience to push back on it because you have, an initiative to satisfy a demographic that has been unheard, and you want to make it right by them. And you are brave and absolutely like on task with that. And that's how they
stunning and brave,
like how the execution is what the execution was. If you like it, if you don't, but the idea to actually try to make more films for women is a great thing, and that they are going down that road to try to make, things acceptable, more representation. So if any of this issue is that, they don't want pushback from, going down this route, or worry about people bitching about it being work now, like why now are you worried about if people are going to be bitching because like you didn't give a fuck any other time you did any of these other projects. But when it comes to a black male lead, now it's just like, I don't know, we better get this right. It's very frustrating. It's very tiring. This motherfucker is 50, y'all. He's 50 years old. And this is not just some fucking soap opera actor who got the call up. This is a tier. I mean, he's won an Oscar. Like this motherfucker is no joke. He set aside his schedule. Got his agent out there, his lawyer, out there, like doing press statements. Like, why is your lawyer chiming in? Why is your PR team having to address this? It's absolutely unheard of. I've never seen anything like this, because it usually by now, if it doesn't work out after a couple years, so parts with creative differences. But this man is so dedicated and wants to do this so bad. He's putting up with y'all. He's put so many projects aside. God knows how many movies we missed out on while he was waiting on y'all to get off your ass to make this movie. You can't blame the strike no more. You can't blame the writer strike no more. Actor strike.
No more COVID.
You can't blame COVID no more. You ran out of excuses. Make this fucking movie. Is one of it's the layup of Marvel films. The fucking layup of Marvel films. It's the easiest shit. It doesn't take. You're not trying to put Galactus on screen for $200 billion. You're not trying to form together 700 different multiverses of characters. You got to have this dude out there shooting and killing vampires and looking like a badass while he does it. And you can't figure it out. It just is insane. You've wrapped your head around making a super complex, difficult to navigate films like Eternals and Shang-Chi and Miss Marvel, like all these, like you had no problem before you were anybody taking a risk to make a film with a fucking talking raccoon in a tree,
right?
Because you were like, "Fuck y'all, we got this."
Right.
Why don't y'all got this when it comes to a black male lead? Why are you scared of? You're scared of doing a Blue Marvel movie. You're scared to recast T'Challa without pissing people off. You're scared to do, but here's the thing. But you're not afraid to announce the shit, to test the water. People will think. So it's like, shit'll get off the pot. I'm tired of fucking hearing about, a new writer, a new director, new writer, every fucking. You know what this feels like? I feel like I'm listening to McFarlane talk about Spawn for 20 years. That's what it feels like. So that's how ridiculous this movie is. This is like Spawn at this point, and that makes sense because it's Todd protecting his baby. Exactly. This is not that. This is ridiculous and nonsense. It's tired. How soon before we get to the point where when this drops, everyone's like,
"Fuck it," they're not gonna go see it.
So, is it okay? So, can we say that it is possible for us to live in a space where, if they get this right, if it comes out to be an incredible film, that there's a possibility of it being worth the wait? Can we live in that space? Winning solves everything. We know that,
we're gonna bitch until they win.
Yeah.
I mean, look what
that's how I look at it. Winning solves everything. If it comes out and it's fire, then it's like, all right, well, it is what it is. But it's really annoying that we have to, it's knowing their communication, their PR work. Like, I mean, I don't want to have to hear about their decisions every fight. Like, how do you not know what you're doing, and why do we have to get minute by minute updates on how incompetent you are to make a successful film anymore? When we're used to y'all just, hey, next year we got this coming out. You hear certain news, certain things, it comes out, hit, move on to the next one. Now it's like 4 years of drama, and then you never know if you actually get the film or not. It gets pushed back. Mm-hmm. It feels very DC-like in its incompetence and throwing shit at the wall, see what sticks. And, their whole spiel for the past 10 years plus is, we got a plan. Mm-hmm. We got a plan. Here's the board. We know what we're doing. We got a plan. Now, some shit might shift or change, move up or back a few months or whatever, but we're not sitting here going, oh, no. You know? I don't know. I thought you knew. It's frustrating.
They've never been like this before, man. That's why I'm so shocked. Like, they've never been. This is like like you said, a DC movie. Yeah. They've never been this incompetent or not knowing what move to make with a director, well, not even a director, with their script.
Organizing Midnight Suns. Do you know how complicated it is to try to figure out how to fit Ghost Rider and Moon Knight into this shit?
Right. And you can't do Blade by himself. Come on.
Honestly, I've never sat there and be like, man, I sure hope they do a fucking Midnight Suns movie.
Right.
That's not something that's like. That's not something that is like, oh man, it's synonymous with Blade. Like, if they're doing a Blade movie, I sure hope they set up Midnight Suns. Man, like Moon Knight felt very disconnected from what Marvel is doing as a whole. and Ghost Rider hasn't even been introduced yet. Like Ghost Rider alone is a very tricky and complicated character to bring to screen. Moon Knight is super tricky to do in a team setting. It's hard enough to do as a show where you have tons of episodes to flesh out a character-driven property like that. I don't fucking have any confidence in Midnight Suns when they can't even get fucking his solo film. Nah.
Yeah, it's I don't know, man. Maybe it's too many chiefs in the room, giving their ideas.
Here, yeah, bro. Like it's almost like I'm not trying to be overly harsh on the possibilities of this being a good film, and I don't think any of us are.
No, hell no.
Because I think that it's potential there. It's just concerning that, again, I don't want to lose what could be.
Right.
And that's to see Mahershala Ali portray this role in such a form, that, again, like you got people like Wesley Snipes making fun of the simple fact that it's taking them so long. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing, bro. When you think about it, it's like, it's not like an overly thought concept, that it should be an overly, overthinking this whole concept, because he is a ground level hero. That's it. Inject you some vampires in the atmosphere and let it be that, bro. You don't need all this extra shit. So, and I think that's the problem, is they've been doing this for the longest time. You're so stuck in the fucking multiverse and trying to deal with that shit that it's hard for you to effing realize that the ground level needs, if you start, they always say, if you build it, they will come. Start from the ground, work yourself up. The foundation has to be solid.
Right.
So if you do it where it's right and the foundation is solid, starting with the ground, I'm pretty sure motherfuckers would want to see Blade, Moon Knight, Werewolf by Night, Bloodstone, Strange. They would definitely want to see Ghost Rider. You want to see Spider-Man dipping every now and then. You want to see Daredevil. You want to see all these motherfuckers, but we can't get to point. If we can't get from point A, we can't complete point A yet.
Right.
BCD and everything else isn't going to matter, bro. It's not going to matter. So that's what I'm saying. Like, they have to stop playing around now. If they the good thing is that they said they finally have a synopsis of where they're going.
It only took them 6 years.
It only took them like for so long to do that.
5 years for now,
fucking execute now.
That's crazy.
That's all we want you to do is execute.
Okay, guys, we think we know what we want to do now.
At least
that sounds like.
I got it, guys. Kills vampires. Oh, thanks.
Yeah, right.
That's it.
Oh wait. Use
Thanks, Larry. Get the fuck out.
Use the sword.
Now, here's the thing, and I'm gonna touch on this really quick, because this is one of the things that we've touched on for the longest time, and I'm hoping that they realize this. And I want to preface this by saying that everybody and anybody who knows me is that I go against the grain when it comes to inclusion. I go I go against the grain, and sometimes I get into heated discussions. I get flamed by people for my stance when it comes to inclusion and who is included. But here's the thing: we're living in a space where you can't let that ruin an incredible story.
Exactly.
You can't, if you're going to do it. If you want to inject the inclusion. Make sure that there's equal playing field, but on top of that, make sure that it's not ruffling, because right now you got to get yourself out of it. I think it was even Bob Iger who said they want to get away from these agenda-filled things because they know that it's a sore topic, that if we're going to inject certain things in film, we're just going to do it tastefully, and it's not going to be deliberate. It's going to be something that's just there that serves the purpose of the actual story, and that's all we want. I think that, again, if it ain't broke, don't fucking fix it. We know what the Blade story is all about. Right. Hell, the source material is telling you that. It's telling you all of that, so we know where it's in. Hell, Blade story right now with the the blood hunt is an impeccable story. That shit's fucking incredible.
Shit, if they were to even try to do that, that would be insane.
It would be fucking insane. They can't do anything like that, but bro,
them trying to rush the daughter in there right now to get the younger female demographic. You gotta let him be Blade first before the daughter comes along.
I think they forget that too. It's like,
bro, you can't rush that in there right now.
If you have someone like Captain America and you want to do Agent Carter or whatever, but Captain America was there for like almost 10 years, and then all right, cool, here's something different. You didn't have, or like Sam being Cap, like it was a long time. Now, if they had made or switched up a character change like that back in like 1969, like 4 years after the shit came out, or like after the second comic, it would have been pushed. You know, that would have been a huge thing. This was something. These switches and changing up of the roles of characters, or taking up the mantles of characters, are decisions that Marvel made decades and decades and decades later, after there were so many stories told of those characters, and then they were like, all right, well, let's try some different.
Let's give them kids.
So now you're doing it, and like now you want to do that and make those decisions with like the second film, or even in the first film in this instance. It's tough.
Yeah, it is.
Do that right now, bro. Like, you cannot rush that into,
because you have a whole bunch of people who are fans of these characters who like been dying to see it on screen, and they want to see what they know, and you're sacrificing that in some instances for people who like you're hoping will come and watch the movies and care, who aren't already fans. So
it seems like they're thinking about
alienating fans of your IPs to draw in people who are a very small minority who might not even give a shit that you changed it up for them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like the marketing thing too, man. It's like, okay, you're trying to pull in the young girls, we get it. So you're bringing in the daughter. You're trying to sell toys, okay, we get it. So you're trying to have the daughter and the dad in a 2-pack, whatever. You're looking at the wrong stuff, man. Like, you gotta tell the story first, bro. Like, let him get to the point where he has a daughter. I'm just throwing her now, and she's 17, and I'm like, oh damn, what he been doing all this time? Like,
everything takes steps, bro. It takes steps. It takes steps. You know, the perfect planning. Like, you know, we want everything. We know what you guys are trying to do,
right?
But we have to live in this space now where you're serving the story first, man. If you can't get the story right.
Especially bringing this IP back, you got to
bro.
Bringing it back to the fruition, like, bro, like, you can't.
So prediction: Blade drops 26, 27, 30. Who knows?
Maybe.
Is Ali a part of it? Yes or no?
Nope. If it go past this year, bro, I think he's gonna be out. I think he'll be out.
I don't know. It's hard to say. I
hard to call that one.
It's hard to curve that because the thing is, he wants to play this character so fucking bad.
I know that.
He wants to play it so bad, but he can't keep fucking turning down other films just to get this shit. Like, I would, as an artist, I'd be like, man, fuck that, bro. I got other shit.
I'm out.
I got money to make too.
I'm out.
What y'all gonna do? Cut me a check for just extending this shit for, you know what I mean? Come on.
Has he got paid yet?
That's a good question, because how long if you get signed for a film, how long before your check comes when it don't happen?
Bro,
yeah.
Listen, I'm about my bread, dog. If I'm not making money,
watch, man.
I'm not making no money.
He's gonna be gone, and we gonna see Sticky Fingers come back, yo. But wait, it gets worse. Wait, it gets worse, yo.
I'll be done.
They're gonna cast Fredro Straw.
Man, bring Wesley back before you do some bullshit like that, bro.
Well, didn't they sign him for the multiverse thing?
I don't know. That's right now. I don't know.
Rumor?
I don't know. I don't know. They're messing with his money and really messing with his emotions. Yeah,
exactly, bro.
They are, bro. Because the thing is, it's
career,
like
man.
Yeah. That is his fucking career, bro. He is an Academy two-time Academy Award winner, bro.
And settling
the fuck out of here, bro. If you're gonna keep doing that, and this is what I'm saying, bro. Like,
yeah, you know, Henry Cavill called him up like, damn,
bro.
Cavill probably like, yo, bro, don't do it.
Don't keep fucking painting targets on your back, and this is what they're doing right now.
Right,
Kevin Feige, you're painting a target on your back, bro.
Right.
Like, if anything, yo, put out a disclaimer. Give people fucking hope. I shouldn't have to wait to fucking Comic-Con or D23 to hear some positive news about something that we've been waiting on for the longest fucking time, bro.
Because with this holder,
come on, man.
Here, Marvel's looking bad, bro. It's like, okay, you can't make a black male iconic lead without bullshit. Black Panther worked. Oh, was that just a test? Was that just a test?
No, not a test. Or was that a fluke?
Exactly.
No, wait, did it work too well?
Maybe. That's why we don't have Blue Marvel yet. Like,
I don't know, bro.
I think the reason we ain't got Blue Marvels, they ain't. First of all, I don't know if they even had
you know
him
what?
Like
Here's the thing. Here's the
thing.
Can
they even write him well enough?
And I'm gonna tell you this right off the back, bro. After I see Thunderbolts, once they fuck that shit up, I don't want to see Blue Marvel in the MCU ever. Yeah, and I'm telling you this right now because I'd rather him stay on the pages of the comic books where he looks elegant, he looks incredible, his fucking power scale is there. You can't fuck with him. They don't dumb down his intelligence because we know that they do that shit, bro. They change the fucking storyline that suits their narrative, bro. Fuck that. I don't want them. You're bringing how the fuck, and I keep and the thing is, and I'm trying to be as civil as possible, bro, and calm about this shit, but how do you fucking bring the Sentry into a Thunderbolts film unless you're gonna have a heavy hitter, bro? It's not gonna make fucking sense to me, bro.
Adam Warlock, Sentry, I don't want it. I don't need to do Marvel.
That makes no
sense. After what they did with Adam Warlock, I'm done with them, bro. I don't want any OP overpowered individuals. I don't want to see Hyperion. I don't want to see Blue Marvel. You know what I mean? I don't want to see none of the motherfuckers in here, bro. They don't know what to do with them. Because they definitely don't know what to do. There is no way in hell you bring fucking Adam Warlock in there. And it was a bit, bro. That's why I have never watched Guardians of the Galaxy 3 again. I haven't seen it since the fucking theater.
That's one thing that.
And I don't hate the film. I just can't watch it because of what the fuck you did.
That's the shame because outside of that, I believe that's one of the best films we got in the last few years from Marvel.
But it's just the way they treated Adam like he was a complete idiot, bro. Like Adam is one of the most intelligent beings that's in Marvel.
He's like a half-developing man baby.
Vinny, you brought this shit up the other week. How some motherfuckers was mad at what Wanda did to the Illuminati. I was happy. Because they actually showed you how the fuck powerful she really is.
Yeah.
They didn't dumb down her shit.
Yeah.
They didn't. And they worked us up to that well. Beautiful.
Only thing with that scene that I ain't like was how she got my boy Xavier, boy. Like I like damn like that, bro.
That's
like that.
That's the whole point.
That one was disgusting.
What the fuck did she do to him in House of M? What did she do with him there, bro?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, she's fucking powerful, bro.
Yeah.
She is OP, and I'm glad that they show that. And here's the thing, though, real quick, though. Now that I'm seeing this shit, because who was it? They in the comics, they came out this recently in the comics. Xavier announced himself and said that, Storm's like that.
Oh, Storm's
she's about that life.
Oh, yeah,
she's OP.
Yeah.
She is the most powerful among us.
Yeah, I love
that. Was admitted. So with that basically being said, once you put that label on a character, I don't want to see him in live action.
Don't take it off. Yep.
I don't because they're gonna dumb him the fuck down, bro.
Dumb her down.
And I hate that shit.
That's one thing that DC got right. I think with Superman. They let him BOP on film. I love that. Okay, the little thing with the little letting him die. That might have been too early for that, but at least you got to see him. OP. He regenerated
you know what?
in the sun. Like
here's the thing,
Marvel can't do that.
Nah,
Marvel won't do that.
Yeah, but here's the thing, bro. Remember this though. What I was happy about, and the reason why I was glad they did that to the Illuminati, because that wasn't the version of the Illuminati that I wanted to see.
Nah, it's a bootleg version.
You know what I mean? So, and it is potential for us to see the right version of the Illuminati potentially.
Yeah, Iron Man, Namor, yep, Black Panther.
You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, why you can't? Again, if you can't pull traction on this one, and if you don't make Blade a lead, then something's fucking wrong with you, bro.
Something's wrong.
It's fucking wrong with you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing is like I'm happy that I have the Blood Hunt because I'm like I can read that and just feel good.
Yeah. But it's like, bro, it's like I don't know what do you do when you look back at Black Panther 1? I mean, do you feel like that was like a test run that this is just to get us to be pulled in there, bro? Like I hate that. I would hate to even think that, bro, that they would do something like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. This is taking way too long, bro.
Way too fucking long, bro. Way too long. So I don't know. It's a wait and see what is going to happen, what they're going to do with it, who's going to be the director. They said that basically that the same writer the writer that they had is still doing Blade. He's still writing Blade, but he's writing Blade and the fucking Midnight Suns. So he's doing both. So yeah, that's I don't know. It's a wait and see type of situation. We'll see, but it's just right now. We'll see, man. Anyway, yeah, that's going to be definitely going to be. Hold up. Before we end this, we gotta talk about this, V. We gotta talk about this. This is definitely on the docket. This would be one of our last discussions for tonight, but we got to talk about this. We got to talk about the return of this show here, and how again, like this, and they said what season 5 is going to be the last season, right?
Yep,
that's what they're saying. So season 5 is definitely going to be the final season, but this so far, what I'm seeing, like this show is going off without a hitch, bro. And I think that they are definitely killing this right here. So definitely we're going to talk about, again, from what we see, first couple of episodes of The Boys, fellas, now first off, has everybody seen all 3 episodes?
I have.
You've seen all 3 episodes. So I seen the first. I'm in the midst of the second episode.
You can spoil it. I'm always spoiling it for y'all. So,
but so far from what I'm actually seeing, and yeah, I think it's going exactly where I want. And if anybody, because it was crazy, I was telling Vinny, I was in one of those, one of the groups I saw. It popped up. Like when those groups pop up on your Facebook feed, so you go in it and you just want to see what people are talking about. So I went in and the motherfucker got flamed because everybody was talking about how good the show is. And this one dude was like, "Oh, here we go, another woke show." And as soon as he said that, it had like it was like 122 comments, and all of them were flaming the fuck out of him, bro. From making that statement. They flamed the fuck, and not once did he rebuttal. It's like they quiet him, bro. Everybody was like, "Yo, what the fuck you mean? Like it's been that way from season 1. What the fuck?"
That he's a follower. And
like, yo, what do you mean? Like when you bring that in this particular atmosphere, are you not following the politics of the actual show and what they're doing? Everything is intentional. What the fuck you mean?
Right.
Like, what the fuck you mean doing that, bro? Like, don't, nah, man, nah. This show is fucking phenomenal. Has been since season 1.
Has been since day 1.
I'm sad to see it go on season 5, but I'm glad in a sense because you want to go out great.
Yeah.
Don't go out like Game of Thrones.
No, I hope not. I'm watching this shit.
Don't do that.
Let me ask a question.
Stick to the landing, motherfuckers.
I'm going to watch it. So, Noir is back. Is it the clone?
They haven't explained.
I hope it's the clone, bro. Like I want the clone.
They've alluded, but they haven't explained yet. But Nor's character, what they're doing with him is fucking hilarious.
Thank you, baby. So funny, fucking funny.
Every single time he talks, it's like, "Shut up, Meg."
Yes.
Oh wow.
You're supposed to be mute every time they fucking talk. It's just so, and I love that they haven't explained it yet. Like they put him back and no one said shit. It's just they just they've alluded to it, they've danced around it, but they haven't said exactly.
So my thing is maybe they from what I'm seeing, I'm gonna watch it tonight, but they didn't let nobody know that he killed him in the last season.
Yes, and I
that
think that's why it's one of
for
those viewer
VP.
knows, but they don't type shit. So
Right.
it's just been great. Yeah, the show's it's the boys, man. It's the same formula, wild, crazy, over the top shit. But it's one of I've always said this. It's one of the very very few examples of on screen media doing a better job than written media. And I love Garth Ennis. Nobody's a bigger Garth Ennis fan than me.
Yeah.
But having read the books, it's very shock driven, and there's not a lot of meat besides for that. Pause. It's just about it's just about the moments and the shock moments, and it's just a lot of craziness. But there's not a lot of fucking character depth or growth with any of them. It's just a lot of crazy, batshit, insane shit that happens every comic. Whereas on the show, they've done a lot to have a lot of character depth and growth for many of the characters. I mean, my man Deep has been killing it this season. He's just phenomenal. Kimiko is always fire. She's always amazing. And Anthony Starr is like, this man is, I think,
lifeblood. He's the show's lifeblood to me.
To go the route of being in like near that echelon of like the Gary Oldmans. And I do not say that lightly because Gary Oldman is on my Mount Rushmore, man. But if you see him in different projects he's done, it's like
I want to see him be Reverse Flash, bro.
It's like proof that if Superman was real, he could get away with just wearing glasses and somebody believe he's different. Like that is, you can't find two different people than Anthony Starr and Homelander. It's like totally fucking different. And then and his other movies, for sometimes I'll be watching a movie with him in it, and I'm like, hold up, that's shit, that's it. And I'm not bad at shit like that. Usually I pick up who people are. But Banshee, before Boys came out, Banshee was one of my favorite shows of all time. Banshee is so fucking amazing. So I highly recommend that if you like his work. But this show has been awesome. I think a lot of the backlash has been it's a little less subtle this season. Some of the knocks on conservatism but this show has always poked fun at everybody. It's poked fun at libertarians. It's poked fun at Democrats. It's poked fun at Republicans. It's poked fun at everybody. Like it doesn't pull punches and make everybody can get it. So it's been fun this season. I wouldn't say it's the best season so far to me, but it's just getting started, and usually they ramp up.
Yeah,
bro, I want Noir so bad to be that clone, though. I want to see that scene from the books in the White House with him, Butcher, Homelander, and Noir in the White House, bro. I need that, dog. That'd be a great ending to season 5, which is if Homelander.
What's weird though is, the chick who I can't remember her name, but the chick who plays Starlight got like plastic surgery in between.
Bro.
I see her. I'm just like, why? What did you do?
Why you so? You was already fine, bro. You already achieved.
A lot of people.
The pressures of Hollywood have to be.
But see, the thing is, they were even talking about behind the scenes that, she was one of those actresses on the set that was difficult to like. The stardom went to her head.
Yeah,
and they said that she was really a difficult person to work with behind the scenes. So
that's crazy, bro.
There's a lot that kind of go. I mean, Maeve was one of my favorite characters. And I think that I didn't know that she voices what's her name from in the Invincibles, Anissa.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
She's their voice.
Oh, for real?
She's her voice. I didn't fucking know that. I was like, no. As a matter of fact, no, not her. What's her name? What's his name? What's the name's ex-wife? The one who died off. She died. Keith Urban's Carl Urban's.
Oh, the chick who played
the butcher.
The mom. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. She's the voice. She's the voice of
from Invincibles. Wow.
Yeah.
Mother's Milk. My man lost mad weight. shaved, and
they play off that shit.
Like, what happened to you, bro? Like, what? But he's still dope. I love him, and I love that he always has the most.
I hope Buddy ain't
fire
in real life.
No, it was intentional. He intentionally lost weight.
Yeah, it looked like he just.
Yeah, man. Last time we saw that wasn't great. So you gotta ask that question.
Hopefully he slimmed down.
Yeah, you can see because he did like a whole workout regimen, and what he's done is he's on his cleansing thing. It's like he's just cleansing out, drinking like this certain thing to cleanse out certain foods that he wasn't. Yeah, so he just went on this like cleansing kick.
He's
bro, like the Starlight thing, bro. Like the pressures of Hollywood have to be immense for these girls, bro. Like, cause I didn't know who she was. For seeing him in the preview, like, wait a minute, like that's Starlight right there. Her whole face is like from the bottom down, like from her cheeks down. Like it looks, I don't know, bro. She was already pretty, so it's just weird.
This is
the pressure got to be immense.
And like in certain instances, I can get it, but here it's like you already had it.
You were already pretty, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're a Barbie doll, and you just I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
that's that. What they call it, body dysmorphia.
Yeah.
Right. The way you see your body is different than how others may.
The way people see from the outside. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you can tell, like even just the way. Hold on, I want to pull it up. Yeah. It don't even look like her, bro.
It don't even look like
her. Because I've been watching since season 1. You know what I mean? So anybody who's been watching since season 1 can tell. Yep. It's been like a gradual thing, but this season, like, her face is all up there, like in there, like.
Yeah.
This wasn't a big topic last season.
Like around her eyebrows and her cheeks still look swollen, bro. Like Botox or some shit. Like it looks crazy, dog.
No. Would you still take a figure of her Jedi pimp?
The regular, the one on the left, yeah.
Would it come with the
right?
Would it come with the head or what did she look like before?
Yeah, I don't even know if the sculptor's gonna know how to sculpt her. They just be like, let's give multiple face plates or something.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what
swap out heads, nose, lips? Like, what did we do?
That's crazy.
You go this route when fucking route when like in
like
most
60, 70.
Well, that's when most motherfuckers do it, bro. She's nowhere near it.
Yep.
She's only like 23, 24 or something like that. Like, not even 30 yet.
Yeah, it's not. It's just not. I don't know.
That's a personal problem.
Whatever you sick motherfuckers doing in Hollywood, man, stop that shit, man.
Yeah,
stop that shit.
God, damn.
Yeah.
Y'all been doing it since the 30s. Come on, take a break.
Yeah,
bro.
They said she tried to deny that she had surgery. Yeah, okay.
Bullshit, bro. Bullshit.
Come on, sweetie. Come on.
I call bullshit. Like you're not even 60. You're not even 30 years old. You're only a baby, bro. Like, dude. Disappointing.
That's crazy.
Get out of here with that shit, bro. It just happens. You just got caught up in Hollywood, just like the rest of them. So that's kind of fucked up,
man. It's sad, bro.
Anyway, everybody out there, make sure you watch this show. It's fucking like I'm saying. We got some good shit right now.
Yeah,
we got some good shit. Tonight. We got, of course, House of the Dragons. We got The Boys. We got some good shit that's out there that's worth watching. Everybody
made $1 billion this week.
Yeah, shout out.
Did they make a bill?
$1 billion this week.
Did they reach it?
Yep. They made $400 million the first weekend.
Wow.
I guess everybody not mad about Will and that slap no more. I guess they
hell no, bro. This is bro. I listen. I hope they got here's regardless of what motherfuckers are saying about Martin. And like saying that, he looks sickly and all that.
Even if he making his guap right now.
He making his guap, bro. Like straight up. Like keep pushing out them films, bro. I hope they do what was this was 4, right?
This was 4, yeah.
I hope they do a 5, bro. Come on, let's go. Let's keep it moving.
Talking about 5.
Bro, it's $1 billion. If it's $1 billion shit, if they could do that shit with fucking,
they need to do a crossover with do a crossover with Axel Foley.
That would be crazy.
There you go.
This is called three black cops.
Well, would you take that, or would you take that? Would you take that, or would you take a crossover with Rush Hour?
Oh my god!
Fuck!
Wow. I don't even know.
What would you take? What would you
That's a
take?
good one. I would have to say
Because Rush Hour would be fucking funny as fuck if they did it.
yeah. But
If
so would
they
Eddie
if they
Murphy.
if
So
they
would
did a
Eddie
crossover
Murphy.
like that, bro, that shit would be funny as fuck.
Bruh, Eddie Murphy.
See, but if they do Rush Hour, they would have to like, you would have to like go back and forth between those two teams trying to solve a case.
What would happen?
That's where the good that part of the film would work. But that's what I was thinking about Axel Foley. He could be an add-on to these bad boys. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He could be the Leo Getz.
Because another just bad. This is like Pistons. You know what I mean? Like them adding Axel Foley would be like Rick Mahorn or like Bill Lambier or somebody like that. It's just you already got Isaiah, you got Joe Dumars.
Yeah.
Just add that next just motherfucker that don't give a shit. You know, and that would be a funny ass movie.
I think it better with Axel Foley. I think it would better with Eddie Murphy, bro. Eddie Murphy and Martin together, when they were in Boomerang, they were hilarious. So them being together in the cop.
Negro shit, when they was in Life, I was in that shit was pure guts.
Life was gold.
Every 40 minutes you in stitches.
Life was gold.
You was laughing ass off.
Life was golden. Life was golden. That's true.
Wait a minute. So T'Challa will be, I gotta see how this. T'Challa will be recast after Secret Wars.
I heard that too.
Yeah, right. Yeah, what are you gonna bring him back from the dead? Where'd he
go?
Listen. Come on, bro.
Jedi Kid, do you want to see him? Do you want to see him back?
Of course I do.
Okay.
But listen, you know I've been an advocate since for the 2-3
But
years.
you want to see him back, right?
Of course I do.
Okay, so if they can do it right, and we talking about Ryan Coogler, bro.
Don't do this to me on the air. See how you be doing, bro?
I'm just saying. Let him do it. Let him do it, bro. Let him cook.
Everybody, you see how he always come for me, dog.
Let him cook, bro.
Yeah.
Let him cook.
Ryan has earned that from me.
Let him cook, bro.
Let him cook.
You don't think they can bring you back good, bro? You don't think
that Black Panther stuff is red tape, bro. It's just been red tape. Once they get that red tape off, we'll be back.
Yeah, he better, dog. He needs to come back in a major way, dog. Major way.
Yeah, I think they're gonna kill it, bro.
They'll be back and better for it since they processed all of these emotions and all of these things.
Now, have they said anything about Neymar?
I was just gonna say, and they gotta bring Neymar back too because that's one of the greatest rivalries in comics in the past decade. It's on site. I don't want to see because the way that escalates. I don't want to see all that shit back and forth between them with Fury. I want them to save all that shit for T'Challa.
Right. Bro, can you imagine if they bring T'Challa back and he finds out that the queen is dead by Neymar's hand?
Oh my God. Keep that shit going.
Oh my God.
It's going to be hard because they can't. I don't know.
She wants her back to be in her comfort spot with the technology.
If they say after Secret Wars, then that means you're bringing this. There's a potential of them bringing this character in from the multiverse, bro.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. There's that potential. If you're saying it's after Secret Wars, unless there's going to be, but they did say it was going to be a complete reset of the MCU. They did say that.
I'm thinking they're saying it's going to be a fucking time skip after the Secret Wars, and then that allows him
with his son. They said
and let the kid grow up.
T'Challa Senior, right, or T'Challa Junior.
It could be a time skip and then recast the T'Challa Junior, for lack of a better term, and then where that he's older, or it could be a T'Challa from another universe, multiverse. So.
Maybe they allow that person to be a stepping stone to see Black Panther in that ultimate form, right? That might be a way they try to get somebody like Jedi Pimp, back into their more warmer embrace a bit, while they just basically, a lack for a better term, stall as they get ready to unveil their actual permanent T'Challa or.
That's why I think they missed opportunity if they get out of multiverse saga without using that plot device to at least bring back one or two of the iconic characters that they've lost along the way. Like to not use that to cast like the Reacher dude as Captain America or some other cat as Iron Man or somebody else as T'Challa. I see them using that opportunity to bring in that. Like I don't want them to do that with every time somebody dies. They just use the multiverse to Krakoa that shit.
Yeah.
But like a one or two people, I could see them doing that, and then you have another actor as that role from a dying universe that was part of an incursion anyway, and then boom, you have an Iron Man again without feeling like they just did injustice to Tony.
But my only argument with that,
this is true, Leo. You and me both will be 65 years.
27.
Yep. Bro, there's been 100 Supermans, and I love Superman character. There's been like 50 Batmans, and only one T'Challa. So it's like, that's my argument, and I'll stick to it. So if they bring it back,
we'll see. We just got to see if they can stick the landing. Then you got my vote. But right now, before you start thinking too far ahead, get the shit that you got to get done right now.
Get Blade done.
That's it. Get this shit done right because I'm tired of this fucking. Oh, we're doing this then, or we're going to do this, or it's going to end up. Man, y'all can't even get this shit done right now. Shut the fuck up and just get the shit done right now.
You ain't even recast Kang yet.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
Yeah,
get the shit done right the fuck now, bro.
They got the fuck out of there.
Don't use fucking Robert Downey Jr. and all the rest of these motherfuckers as advice. Stick to your guns. Just give us the right fucking story, man.
Bro, they want to bring Robert Downey Jr. back so bad, dog. They want to bring Iron Man back so bad.
Actors over your IPs.
Yep.
Yeah.
They want to bring him back so bad, dog.
No, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, thank you guys out there. It's been such an incredible show. Vinny, what you got going on, man? What you got coming up, brother?
Blade will appear someday. A lot of work coming up with regular work, so focus on that. Hopefully, what I consider the gauntlet of my season is over in a few weeks, and I can get back to catching up on reading. I do want to jump ahead and binge through the Ultimate books to try to catch up. Easy to skip ahead on, and then looking forward to more episodes of all the shit that we got going on now. A lot of different shows, juggling Acolyte and The Boys and House of Dragon, et cetera. So I'm sure we'll be talking more Acolyte on Civilized Scoundrels.
Yes,
and
Thursday.
I'm sure we'll be back here to talk more comic book goodness with Comic Book Talk with Friends next Monday.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Other than that, just same old.
Yes. Make sure that y'all, if you haven't already, Vincent done art on Instagram, and the link to his store is right there as well. So make sure you do so. Jedi Pimp, man, what you got going on, man? What's going on with you, brother?
Same thing, man. Gonna watch some of these shows. I might catch up on The Boys tonight. Got figures coming in. Tomorrow I'm going to play some golf with a buddy of mine.
Word.
Afternoon, and then that's it, man. Chilling.
You didn't think I called you in the very beginning. You was like, man, I ain't messing up my curls with nobody, man.
No, you saw that.
You was like, I ain't messing my curls up. No. Bro, I saw that. I was like, I ain't messing my shit up. But now, yo, motherfucker. Hey, yo, Vinny, guess, you know who Jay looks like, bro?
Who's that?
Who they could be brothers, bro, because they talk the same and they almost damn near look the same.
Oh, shit.
Marcos's brother, bro. Don't
do that to me.
Don't they now, bro? If you look at it, bro? They look exactly alike and they sound alike, bro.
That's
bro. And he's quiet too.
Yeah, bro.
Me too.
The same.
I'm a quiet storm.
Same thing, bro. Same tone, man. Like it's the same tone. Y'all got the same draw.
I can't unsee that now. That's
you can't, bro. You can't.
Yeah.
Tell my brother I said what's up.
Yeah. You dig him. He's good people.
You got Bruce Leroy. He said, just let your soul glow. Bruce Leroy's glow.
ain't no slow on it. That's
bro. Appreciate you, man.
No doubt.
He said, I think they included Scar to mess with us. Yeah, fuck, man. Fuck.
Bro, don't even get into that,
We
bro.
ain't doing that, man. Don't.
No, we were almost done.
We were almost
done. No,
I remember
we were having fun.
Bro.
We were having fun. Oh man.
I remember the show after that, bro. The show when we did our show the following week. Oh my God, we ate that show up, dog. The following week, oh my God.
Hell no, don't do that to me, man.
Don't do it now, bro.
Renz, you don't even want to know. You don't even want to know,
we
Renz.
ate that show up.
You don't even want to know, bro. You don't.
Oh my God.
You don't want to know. We ain't gonna go into that, bro.
Come to the picnic.
That was that night was a unanimous discussion. That was a unanimous discussion,
bro. With Down syndrome. That's who it's called.
We ate that show up that night, boy.
Tore it up.
Oh my God, bro.
Scar
the picnic.
Yeah. Scrap. He said, "Who scars? Scrap." Hell yeah, you already know, man. They did that intentionally. Late bloomer, man. What's going on with you, brother?
Man, first and foremost, always a blessing to be here on Monday with my brothers, talking everything under the sun with pop culture, of course. I got a few things, man. I got one. I'm getting a little bit of turtle fever, so I just got me Leo from the '90s movie.
Word.
Nice.
That's
diecast.
So I think I'm gonna get the rest of the team.
Diecast swords.
Nah, man, that's plastic. This is really good paint applications on those swords. So that's one. Two. I meant to bring this up earlier in the show, but since I got the time, Juneteenth is coming up on Wednesday.
On Wednesday,
right?
You know.
And I would love to give you guys a read. This is a comic called Dehlia, and I'll give you the description briefly. It's inspired by West African folklore. Dehlia tells the remarkable tale of Prince Mansour and his royal storyteller Awa as they journey to reach the mysterious wizard Sumaoro, who guards a fearsome power that he once used to destroy the world. And this is also written by a Senegalese-born author by the name of Juni Ba. This is the book, Dehlia. I've read it in its entirety. I've had this book for about like a year and a half now, I believe. Probably a little bit more than that. Really good. I'll open it up just so you guys can see the art. The art is fantastic. They really got to work on these art panels, so you can see this just a little bit. Art is just fantastic.
Oh, yeah, that's dope.
So. Nice.
It's on Amazon. That's where I found it. But yeah, Dehlia by Juni Ba. If you want to read something that is made by someone who's from the continent or a part of the diaspora. And then lastly, you guys know the rotation at this point: Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we'll be back at it, of course, with Say What Wednesday. Hopefully,
yes,
we get something. We should be getting something, Leo. I think it's She-Hulk will be coming down the pipeline pretty soon.
Shit!
Have they released it? Have they released it?
I'm hearing that's what we'll be releasing.
I cannot fucking wait, bro. Because that's just
keep your channels locked tonight, or maybe the day afterwards. I would expect.
I'm almost afraid. I'm almost afraid to have that discussion about Aragorn on Wednesday, bro. I don't even think I want to.
Oh yeah,
that's tough.
I've been seeing that around.
Tough, bro. That's tough. I don't know if I want to open it.
A lot of hurt feelings out there. A lot of hurt feelings.
No, Aragorn, bro. The Aragorn.
Oh, Aragorn. Oh,
yeah, bro. They fuck.
Did they cancel it or they?
No. They showed the actual the what was it? The production photos of it, and people were not happy, bro.
What?
They were no.
Yeah, so a little something came out with the nose, and that's kind of throwing people off. But I'm seeing a lot of other people come out and say, like, man, I like this. It's just like regular Hot Toys blogger photos. Like usually, what that happens. Yeah. But I don't know if there's an actual, I don't know, deviation. I won't say defect, but deviation.
Could this be in art's first miss? I don't know. I want that Superman, bro. To be honest with you,
I was saying that this week. I know Hot Toys can survive misses all the fucking time.
Yeah.
But
NR can
in this
survive it.
infancy, incubation stage that NR is in within the 6 space.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can really take that and your reputation for the short term. Can't talk about long term right now because shit. So your reputation for the short term will take a dip in terms of aren't you guys supposed to be the ones that take the time, take longer?
Yeah. And see, that's the thing is like I didn't get that piece. Like I didn't go for it. Hell, I'm still waiting on my fucking Batman, bro. So that
shit
should be by the end of this month.
The NR one.
Yeah, the NR because I got the all in set, so I'm just waiting to see how that's gonna go.
Yeah.
Evangeline said, did they soften his face? It's hard for me to see the deviation. Apparently they did. Hoping NR Superman overall comes out great. Yeah, we got to actually see that. But apparently they I don't know. They said his hairline was off. It was so much shit that they said about that figure, bro. So it's again.
I like Lord of the Rings stuff anyway. I just stick to what I really love.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. If I'm gonna get anything Lord of the Rings, it's gonna be in a video game. I've always loved their video games. Bro.
That's it. That's
it. You gotta reboot those, yo. Then you don't gotta change them. Just
reboot them. The fucking games are phenomenal.
Y'all remember that joint on PlayStation 2?
Ever, bro.
Two Towers. And Return,
bro. Like that shit where you can actually go out there and you just fight orcs and shit. Like, I need that back. Whatever that was, give me that back. Cause that shit, I ain't know what the fuck was going on, but I was just killing orcs all day.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah, man, that shit, bro, Helm's Deep was my shit, bro. I fucked that game up. It was my shit, bro. It was frustrating, but it was still my shit. I love that game, bro. Man. Yeah, I love that game so much, bro. Straight up, bring it back, bring it back. Hoping enough. So anyway, man, thank you guys for being here. Again, Bloomer's already said full rotation. Say What Wednesday. We got Uncivilized Scoundrels on Thursday. And also Figure Flex Friday, Collectors Lounge this Sunday. Definitely is going to go down. Anyway, thank you guys for being here, man. I hope you have a great evening and stay tuned for next week's discussion. The beauty of this is there's going to always be something to talk about. As long as you guys come around, we can be here for you. But that's what time it is, man. That's what I'm saying. Go pick up your comics from your brick and mortar. Support them. That's how we do, man. Definitely. Out. Peace.
Yes.